When I was a little kid, I was always very shy and kept to myself, but I remembered always wanting to have more friends and meet new people. This is something that I struggled with for most of my life, and unfortunately, being homeschooled for 2 years and quarantine happening, it was much more difficult to step out of my comfort zone. Fortunately, my first job after high school was a retail job at a very busy school. I started working in the back, unloading the trucks in the morning, so I was always out of the store before most customers entered. However, as I worked my way up in the company, I started interacting with more and more people. I remember training for the cashier position and being more nervous about the human interaction than anything else. Thankfully, I had a patient trainer, and she walked me through all the possible things that could go wrong. I remember one training, she had me role play as a rude customer. It was so weird pretending to be rude to her, but throughout the whole exchange, she stayed calm and answered back with professionalism. This helped me to have an example of how I could handle a similar situation if it ever occurred. She helped me to have more confidence in myself and helps me to really step out of my comfort zone, and I ended up with a management position before leaving the job. With more confidence in myself, I started thinking about my future. I entered and graduated from a trade program from Valencia and entered a new field of work. Again, I was unsure of myself and worried about not moving up in the company. However, after working there for a year, I honed my skills and gained confidence in myself and decided to apply for a higher position. I didn't have all the qualifications needed, but I spoke up for myself and believed in my future and ended up getting the job. Again, having confidence in myself allowed me to move up and further towards my future. After working at this company, I realized that I loved the field, but it wasn't really what I wanted my future to be. I decided to go back to school and started my degree in psychology. It wasn't an easy path, and I still question if I'll be able to work through the possible tribulations. Like last semester, I had two very difficult math courses and two very heavy assignment courses. It was too much for me, and I ended up dropping all my classes and I took the summer semester off. And I almost didn't come back this semester, but I remember how far I had come and built the courage to try again. I've come a long way from the sheltered and shy girl that I spoke of at the beginning of the speech. And while there have been plenty of times that I've thought about just settling for what my life is now, I think back to 5-year-old Jasmine and how far she's come, and I know that I still can go farther for her now. Thank you.